It's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done. And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction. Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship. No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some headspace in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, Coach. Our tail of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Brandon Royval. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena. Oh, that one landed, yep.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Oh, big left hand! Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Pantoja. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fight a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Oh, strong punch there by Pantoja.
Oh, man.
Good body work with that hook by Pantoja. just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, big right hand, yes. Pantoja's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Pantoja gets punished by the uppercut there. That one's going to leave a mark.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Round two is next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, hook to the head by Pantoja. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh! This could do it. Oh, huge left.
There you go. There you go. He's got to start throwing down.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Making all these shots count. Pantoja's in half guard. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Under 2 minutes now to go round two.
Great job landing from the top position. This is a terrible position. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut. Oh, nice elbow.
Big elbow there, lands. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions.
Pantoja's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Seconds winding down in round two. Pretty athletic off his... Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Oh, All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop, stop, stop.
Good round. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your punches look amazing. You're finding your range. You're connecting on his chin whenever you go. You're feeling the will.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Pantoja.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the... Oh! Oh, he is hurting for certain.
Great shot, blocked by the opponent.
All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can...
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
And there's the elbow from the top by Pantoja. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pantoja's back in side control.
Darce choke attempt here. That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
He's got to finish here. Great shot from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
In the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
15 seconds. Hammer fist here by Pantoja.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, why fix it if it's not broken? Hammer fist again by Pantoja. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Stop waiting. Throw that high kick now.
Trying to kick the leg out. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any sign.
Wow. Oh, he got to his spot.
Well, he's got his back now. Royval is able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose positions.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh! See on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Let's get to Bruce Buffer. He has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Brandon Royval.
All right, so we got a new UFC heavyweight champion, and potentially a star is born tonight, DC.
He is the type of guy that makes people want to tune in. He is the type of guy that you know excitement will happen when you watch him. And tonight he becomes a star and a massive draw for the UFC.